Hey there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Got another video for you today. And finally, the long bounty grind is done. I swear, grinding the weapon and the jewelry didn't seem as long, but when you go for the OP head and you go for those catalysts, it's a completely different feeling. You start to do the mental math where it's, okay, it's 32 minutes per rotation. It's 8.5, almost 9 minutes before Merc is up after you defeat Hydra. And it's like 46 ether per rotation. It's like, ooh. And then you start to think, wow, I need like literally hours and hours of farming. So I've done that here for you. So we're going to go through and show the OP head, the Shattered Wise Helm of Omnipotence, the breakthrough, and what you require on each rank. So we're going to fortify. First rank is going to require 20. And it's also going to require 10 New Genesis Seed. This drops from either the solo or the alert. I found much better drop rates in the solo. You need to farm the solo anyway because those feats are regarded to the nectar. So I found a much more success doing the solos for that, just resetting it each time, because you get some decent marks as well if you have the augment breakthrough. Next is the Spark of Skyland. This drops in the raids. I thought it would have a much higher chance to drop an elite, or at least I would have figured. I've done the final boss in Zeus plenty of times, and I think I've gotten like one drop. So these are much more common and regular, it seems, for whatever reason. But at least maybe it's just my bad luck, but I certainly was not getting these off Zeus, that's for sure. And then this is going to be the first, that diluted stinking water, which is going to be, I can go back to the prices here. So 250, 500, and 975 is what you require for that off the vendor. And the Hephaestus Steel, this is drops from doing the solo missions, so it drops from the solo boxes. So we'll go through for the first rank. Okay, next rank is going to be 20 New Genesis Seeds, 5 Spark of Skylands, and then the concentrated water catalyst. So we can go through, put 30 in. That brings us to the next breakthrough. And the last rank is going to be 30 New Genesis Seeds. I'm going to be needing 8 Spark of the Skylands. I thought it was 14, so it's going to be some video magic. I'll go get another one from the broker. And the Potent Water, which is the 975 catalyst. And you're going to be needing 45 Hephaestus Steels to get up to the highest rank there. Okay, so our magic is back now that I have acquired another catalyst. That's what I get for trusting the forums. So now we break through with the 45 Hephaestus Steel. And that will bring us to the final rank of the Wise Helm of Omnipotence. And just like the previous ones, you have to open it, which just gives us the Divinity Feat. And there's the helmet there. And those stats are actually compared against the Elite Head. So I've got the 277 Elite Head, and those are the stats compared against that. So you can see what a massive upgrade it is over the 277 Head, and why it is going to be very beneficial for the next couple of DLCs going forward. And we'll show you the style too, just so that people who didn't see it in my test server video. What was actually the style called? Goddess of Wisdom. And there's the helmet there. Not the most ideal color scheme, but you get to see the filigree patterns. And there we have it. As you can also see from my CR, it brings you to 321. So the only possible way to get 321 is to have the jewelry as well. So the weapon, neck, and rings, and the OP head as well. So let's go through and show the stats as well, and what you can kind of see typical might wise. So we'll kind of check that to the side. So we've got the elite weapon, OP head, the elite neck, elite back, chest, the OP legs from the previous DLC, the ring, vendor utility belt, elite ring, feet, waist, hands, shoulders, and the vendor face. Brings you to base stats with augments, and solar transformation and grim, setting at 84,345 might, sitting at 155,000 health. Actually, I think I still have a couple more skill points to spec on that. 156. Prec is sitting at 25k prec, 321 CR. And now if I was going to take Nitro Wonderverse, which is 1804 might, and if I was going to take a Mega, so basically if I buffed entering a raid, I'd be sitting at 89,961 base might. And that doesn't include the Tetra buff, that doesn't include the Claw buff, that doesn't include trinkets, doesn't include the Bottle City Soda 1%. So you can imagine what kind of might totals you'd be reaching actually in a raid with a proper buff troll. I'm sure you'll see that in future footage there. So there we have it. The grind is completed for now. I still have to get those generator mods. So technically my might would be 80 higher, which is actually ironically enough to bring me to 90,000 base. So that's kind of kick in the pants. I could actually have 90,000 or buffed base if I had the generator mods, because the difference between the 8.3s and 8.4s is like 80 might, which is literally not worth it considering there were 150 Aether each. But you have to get it for the skill point for the feat. But those are the stats you're looking at. There's the OP head compared against the elite head there. So now that we have that complete, we can get back to our regularly scheduled programming. Take care, guys. See you in the next video.